Heyo, welcome back. So, I decided finally to come back to Fallout 4. And what we're going to do is just spend a bit of time just doing what I'm going to call some side questing videos.
Out.
I know I've already published some that fall under this bracket, but this is leftover footage that I picked up while I was doing the main stories. So, I'm just going to bundle them together. They're going to be like mini little parts here and there. So, yeah, sit back and enjoy the side quests that I'm finally getting back to. And then once we wrap up all these, I'll finally jump into the DLCs. So anyway, sit back, enjoy, and this week's video is... Ding! You're welcome.
Death for you and me both.
Well, last time we were here in Vault 81, we were on a mission to save Austin, and we were introduced to this lovely little French robot here. So, what we're going to do is explore this person. You actually get them as a companion. So, what we're going to do is see what happens. Their likes, their dislikes, see if we go all the way, see if we can romance them, or just get the end of game perk out of it. Let's just see what happens with lovely Curie here. So, just in the lobby area here. I kind of skipped past it when we ran through last time, but it's more relevant to show it here. These obviously are the scientists that she used to work with.
I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My entire life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
After the bombs, the Commonwealth is a little lacking in the science department.
But surely there is still men of learning out there, and if nothing else, there is data. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, madame, can you take me with you?
Come along, then.
Excellent. We must embark at once.
And there we go. Now she's our companion. Basically, likes things like if you come into combat, use conversations, charisma, and stuff to do the checks, and then to avoid the combat.
Heads up.
Do you need something?
Your thoughts?
I have seen more than my fill of vaults.
Is everything all right between us?
I find these traveling arrangements quite acceptable.
That was all.
As you say,
Don't-
is now a better time to
Don't know what that
discuss.
angle was about, but what's she got to say now?
I have some time.
I have spent much effort gathering information in our travels so far, and my self-diagnostics have come to a green conclusion. It is not lack of data or lack of collaboration which stifles my scientific progress. The inescapable truth is there has never been a great robot scientist.
I'm sure your research isn't that bad.
You are polite to say this, but if something does not change, my efforts will be mere stagnation. The greatest scientific minds of history, the Einsteins and the Curies, my namesake, have had something beyond raw data analysis capabilities. They have had a spark. This elusive inspiration is something I must possess.
If there's a way you can do that, you should.
In fact, I must. If I am to advance my understanding of medicine in this strange world, I must embark on a great adventure. I must become human, or as close as I can. I must find a way to download all that I am into a human brain.
I'm willing to help, Curie.
And you save me once again. If you find someone, a brain surgeon, an artificial intelligence programmer, or someone who is an expert in matters of the head, please bring me to them.
So now we've got Curie's quest. Now, obviously, as with Kate, the more affinity you get with it, it unlocks a mission. Like with Kate, it was fixing a drug addiction. This is to get a human. And obviously, we do know someone like that down at the memory den, my good neighbour. Yeah, likes, so avoiding conflict, using your words, being nice to people in general, hates things like stealing, all that kind of stuff. So just play the nice guy character. You're very, very easily going to rank up on the affinity and then get her on side. And then obviously you get these conversation things and you get the mission. And now obviously we are here at the memory den. So let's see what happens. Let's try and get Curie a brain.
Doctor, my friend here needs your help.
Oh, I'm not a mechanic. What could she possibly want from me?
Oh, this doctor can help me? Greetings, doctor. I wish to download my data and core programming into a human brain.
You want what? Is she serious?
Curie has a lot of pre-war research data, but she can't continue her work as a robot.
Why not?
There are fundamental limitations in my robotic systems. I have no capacity for the human trait of inspiration.
I've never considered anything like you're proposing. It's an interesting problem. The memories wouldn't be hard. We translate those from the brain to computers and back all the time here. It's how the loungers work. Her personality, though. All the extra pieces of robotic programmed decision-making. A normal organic brain wouldn't know what to do with them. A synth brain, on the other hand, well, it's already somewhere between the two.
You're not suggesting I won't kill a synth.
I'm suggesting nothing of the kind. Allow me to explain. You know about the mind wipes I perform on synths, but the procedure isn't always successful. If something goes wrong, it can leave them in a brain-dead state. Living, but with no cognition. I know a caretaker for one of these brain-dead synths. If they're willing, we could try transferring your friend's consciousness into her.
I'd like to try.
We just need her caretaker's consent. Give me a day to get in contact with them. They're understandably cautious, but I think they'll hear me out.
I will stay with the doctor. Assuming all goes well, I want to be ready
Right,
for the
there we go.
procedure.
So it's just wasting time now, just like an in-game day.
Hours later.
Yeah. Then you get this, waiting for it pop in. Sorry about the pixelation there, but I obviously had to zoom in quite a bit on that one. But you know what it means. So, then we go down on the
You're
grief.
the one that wants to use G519's body? I just don't have the caps to keep her alive anymore. Life support ain't easy or cheap, you know? I was gonna pull the plug on her. What you're proposing sounds a little better. Better than letting her rot.
She'll be giving what's left of her life for someone else.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Since G5 has no one else, for what it's worth, you have my consent.
Thank you. I know this must be difficult.
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Curie, let's begin. Curie, terminate all non-essential operations.
Affirmative.
All right. Connection complete. I have access to your friend's memories. G5's already been prepped, so this shouldn't take long. Yes. There.
My chest. What is happening?
Just breathe. It's an autonomic function. Just let your body do what it must.
I feel so strange.
Listen to me. Can you hear me? What is your name?
My designation is Contagions Vulnerability Robotic Infirmary Engineer. Or Curie.
You had me worried there.
Do not concern yourself. I feel better now.
Good. Very good. Now let's test some cognitive functions. What is 1 plus 2?
3.
If I threw a baseball at your head, what would you do?
Move.
Think of a strong memory. The first that comes to mind. Tell me about it.
Dr. Barrow was very old. He was the last living scientist in my section of Vault 81. He was on his bed, very weak. He said to me, "Curie, you must..." And he died before he finished the sentence. Oh, my insides feel peculiar. What is that?
She sounds good, Doc.
The operation appears successful. But I think it will take a lot of adjustment for your new friend. She may need your help to make the transition.
Thank you, Doctor, for this opportunity.
And now we go back to exactly what we were before, just wandering the Commonwealth, doing missions to build up that affinity meter. Then we get to the point where she'll give us a new dialogue tree. So for now, it's wander around, see what we can do. So people need saving, we'll save them. Curie likes that. People need help, help them.
Remember, to breathe. I keep thinking if I forget to do this, no more Curie. And suddenly, all this excitement we do, there is an element of something new. What if my arm is blown off? It is not so simple to repair this now.
Don't worry. I'll keep you safe.
That makes me feel better.
This is what you signed up for.
But I had no idea how different this would be. I will be fine. It is coming to me. Quickly, I hope. Just bear with me. I am sure my research will blossom with this magnificent new hardware.
I'd like to travel together some more.
Then let us get underway. A moment, please.
Sure. I enjoy talking with you.
As do I. I owe you so very much, and I do not mean to sound ungrateful, but I fear I am barely holding myself together.
It's all right. I'm here for you.
Thank you. That means so much. Becoming a synth is just so overwhelming. At first it was a struggle just to master basic functioning. How to brush the teeth, how to operate with only 2 hands, etc. But now I am full of inconsequential thoughts, feelings. How do you do everything with this whirlwind in the head?
I hope some of these inconsequential feelings involve me.
Yes. No. And see, now my head goes ever more. Spin, spin, spin. You make it look so effortless, like breathing. But for me, it is so hard to focus, to do research. And inspiration is as elusive as ever. I fear I will never contribute anything to the world.
The world? Not so sure. But you've certainly made a difference to me.
More feelings. No words for them. The saving grace in all of this is you. As a robot, I had much appreciation for you. But now, it is deeper. I am still loyal. But now I do this because I want to. Because you are my friend.
So, just friends? Nothing more than that?
I feel very funny. I must cut this short. My eyes, they are malfunctioning. Adieu.
There we go. So carry on running. Don't worry about a change of clothes. That doesn't matter. There's no reason I changed them.
Hey,
What do you want?
I need to ask you something.
Do you have time? It is important to me.
You're pretty distracting yourself.
I had a point, a reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just you. Sometimes a simple compliment, nice hair, and I am flustered. Confused. Other times, people suggest the strangest and most lurid things, and I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
Because you're so cute when you're confused.
You are not making any of this easier, you. Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
Right. Now, at this point, I got a bit of a bug in my game.
Hey.
Basically,
You need something from me?
the last
Hey.
bit of affinity to cue the last conversation so you get the full perk and all the sweet, sweet benefits, that conversation tree wouldn't queue.
We could really
So
use
I
your
had
help.
to go back to
Yes, I'm here to help.
an earlier save state,
There's a group of
go through it
raiders
again,
that won't leave us
and that
alone.
didn't work either.
Stealing our
So I was
food,
at a loss.
supplies,
What can I
threatening
do?
us
The
if we can't
game
them
wouldn't
what they
give me
want.
the last
We know
conversation
where
I
they're
needed.
coming from, but
What do I
we
do?
can't stand up.
Yes, I'm here to help.
So, with Minutemen Night on the same, let's see what happens.
Hey.
What do you want? Tell me you must have time now.
I can think of better things to get excited about.
Oh, that's so. No, I will not let you derail me. I begged to become a synth for a reason. For science. To be able to make real progress in studying the medical arts. I have had a breakthrough. Using a new strain of mute fruit, I have discovered a way to greatly improve the restorative properties of stimpaks. I realize this is not earth-shaking, but it means that inspiration does exist.
I know it wasn't easy, but you did it.
I find my head full of notions. Experiments. Many will fail, but maybe I will make more discoveries. And you have given me this capacity. And beyond that, so much more. The world is full of life, possibilities. You are very dear to me. My close friend. And I hope I can return the many favors you have given me.
What we have between us is deeper than friendship.
My very first thought in all this excitement was I must tell you. It wouldn't feel real until I shared it with you. You know, you mean very much. Oh, I am so terrible at this.
It's okay. You mean a lot to me, too.
I dared not hope. When we're apart, I guess and second guess. I should be only thinking about this achievement. Instead, my thoughts, they linger on you.
I love you, Curie.
And I love you.
And here's our perk, the combat medic. So there it is. That's what you get. That's the conversation trees.
The world seems so very bright. And I cannot wait to see what becomes of this.
And there we have it. Bit of a hard video to make because I had that glitch, but worth it in the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, always stay safe, stay beautiful. And I'll catch you next time with another Fallout video. Thank God I had my brother at night to back me up on this one. Whew! That wouldn't have been fun. Bye.